It's really hard to say because I really do use it as my primary offense and defense.
This is Rocket League Stories, and the story you will hear about in this video is wholesome from start to finish. You will be taken on a journey where an unknown player turns into a demolition maniac with some unexpected help. Meet DUNKY. DUNKY is a top 100 demoer with over 28,000 demos and around 1,000 exterminations. But how did he get there? When I asked DUNKY about how he came across demoing as a way of playing Rocket League, he answered this.
I started in 2015 on the launch week. Me and my brother were scrolling through the PlayStation store and found this game Rocket League, and we thought it was awesome. Cars and soccer. We thought it was sick. So we downloaded it, and we found out you could blow up cars in it. We just thought it was really fun to chase one another, blowing each other up and stuff. I never intended it to be a gameplay tactic. I just thought it was funny. I then came across Rocket Sledge, I want to say 2017, and had a lot of great points, and his content's amazing. So check out Rocket Sledge. His content is absolutely amazing, especially for like the theory and how demos work. His content's amazing, and I never realised how involved it was, and it just really intrigued me, and I slowly picked it up, not to the extent that I play it now, but I don't know, it was just how me and my brother played it. We thought it was fun, and yeah, Rocket Sledge is definitely a huge influence, and then obviously Woody.
But let's go back to where this whole thing started. On the 18th of December 2020, DUNKY decided that he was going to tweet towards Woody, asking if he'd play with him and teach him the way of demos, until he either agreed or disagreed. It took only 9 days before Woody replied. Woody's answer was, "If you make it to day 30 without missing a day, I will play a few games with you and give you a 30-minute coaching session with focus on demos." This was on Christmas Day. For DUNKY, this meant the world to him at the time. Just imagine this feeling. You are only a few days away from a coaching session with one of the best demo players in the community. As the days passed by, DUNKY's tweets got some traction. The fact that the coaching session was within reach was almost unbearable. DUNKY managed to tweet for 30 consecutive days, and he even went past those days. And on day 34, DUNKY and Woody had their first coaching session on the 20th of January. They played a few games where DUNKY was given the task of chasing demos. In the first game, DUNKY got 16 demolitions. They'd play a few more games and go back for some replay analysis later on. The fact that Woody agreed to play with him and give him some very much appreciated pointers was an amazing experience for DUNKY. I asked DUNKY what the most important thing to pay attention to when seeking out cars to blow up, and his response is as follows.
Honestly, just the tracking. If you can't track where the player's going to go, you don't actually know like how you're going to hit them. If you can't track where they're going, you could end up going the complete wrong way. So learning to track how an opponent's moving, which every player is different, but most are tending to go towards the ball, right? Stay into play. As third man, which is usually who you're going to be going for, they're focused on what the second man's doing, so they're not focused on you if you're behind them, so that's usually an easy target. And then when you're going for second man, they're focused on what's happening with the ball and the player, so what's happening with the play on both sides, defense and offense. So being able to track what a player's doing is very important when trying to get a demo.
You might think that the story ended with a coaching session with Woody, but it didn't stop there. Fast forward a month. A month after the first session, Woody decided to surprise DUNKY with a coaching session from Hoodyhooo. Hoodyhooo, who's a professional Rocket League coach, helped with analyzing DUNKY's gameplay, and during this session, Woody also invited Rocket Sledge, where DUNKY could ask any demo-related question he could think of. They play some games together, and DUNKY gets a lot of help from Woody, Hoodyhooo, and Rocket Sledge. It would not be highly unlikely to say that these three players helped DUNKY to become a top 100 demoer in the world and top 5 in OCE. Despite blowing up other cars in Rocket League, which is a part of the game, don't forget that. These three amazing guys helped a fellow person in a community to get better by sharing their wisdom and experience. The level of sportsmanship, wholesomeness and inclusion is quite remarkable and deserves recognition. So Woody, Hoodyhooo and Rocket Sledge, thank you. And thank you DUNKY for letting me share this story. In a community where toxicity is a term we hear every day, these type of stories needs to get out in the open. So if you have experienced something similar, feel free to reach out on Twitter or on my Discord channel. You will find a link to both in the description. And by the way, I'm in a race. I'm in a race to 1,000 subs, and I really want to beat What Can I Break. Please help me out. Until next time, stay positive.